How's it going, guys? And today we're going to be taking a look at a really goofy mod, and this one, well, it's actually something we've taken a look at before, but sadly I cannot remember what the video was called. However, I do know what the mod was called, and it is the one and only player Tumbler. So pretty much how this works is you run into a surface, and well, in normal Garry's mod, nothing happens. You just smack into it and that's it. But now, with player Tumbler on, you might phase through the wall like I did, but more than likely, you were just going to go into a ragdoll state automatically, so I didn't press a button or anything. Once it detected that my face smacked into that concrete piece, it instantly knew to throw me into this tumble mode, and in this mode, you can do a bunch of funny things. So there is a few improvements. I can't remember what the original one was, but I know in this one for sure you can press space to get up. Also, now when you go into tumble mode, you will automatically drop your weapon, which you might not get back. Alright, in all seriousness, you should get your weapons back every time, but this is where the thing can get kind of fun, because, like right there, I didn't even mean to do that, but, well, he was in my way. And yes, we're still alive, by the way. Now, if you think that that's the only way to activate tumbling mode, well, if you also go too quick, it'll automatically enter tumble mode, or if you land too hard, that can do it as well. So you might want to think twice about jumping off of that very tall building. You also want to be really careful about where you put your props, because now, if you run into them, you will topple over, and this will probably happen to you. Alright, now I have to know what it's like to go down this thing, now that we have this mod enabled. Oh. Alright, now that was kind of lame, I'm going to be honest, but what about when you do finally tumble on the ground? You're going to notice a bunch of controls on the left, and this lets you do a whole bunch of stuff. So for one, if you ever wanted to enter the ragdoll mode by choice, simply press the G key, and you can enter it in on demand. So now if you want to perfectly time the way you ragdoll, you can definitely do that, and it works pretty well. Wait, what about the saw? Can I just... Oh! But I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed a few other things, like... Wait, being able to fly? And yes, if you press control, you can fly. And now I really do remember this mod. If any of you guys do know what the video is called, definitely do let me know down below. For some reason, I just completely forgot what this video was called. But I'm glad to see that it did get updated and got some new features. So let's talk about some of the things that were added. But also, I do want to say that you can also change your view. This is first person mode, which is kind of disorienting. And then this one shows your body. But it kind of puts the camera in front, so when you fly, you know where you're going. This one actually does look pretty cool, but be mindful, because when you go back and then you try entering it again, the next time you go into ragdoll mode, it'll continue from your last camera. Alright, but something else we have is you can reach with left and right, and that I definitely do remember, in fact. So the video wasn't too long ago, but pretty much what it does is it lets you grab onto things with your hands for whatever reason if you really want it. Like for instance, if I want to try to grab this weapon here, if I can, alright, that's not working, but if I wanted to grab like Dr. Breen here, all you gotta do is reach out and hope to all that is good that you're able to grab him. All in all, it's pretty useless, but also kind of funny when you do get it done right, like right here. I was able to grab onto Breen, although it's easier just to press space. Alright, so why is this useful? And why would someone want to use this? And, I mean, the bottom line is that it's just super fun to use. I mean, the fact that you could fly around like this is so weird. We don't even need the cannonball. Alright, so some of the improvements is better weapon dropping. So now, I mean, I assume the weapon dropping mechanic does work as intended, although I don't really know how significant of an update that is. Also, falling over is more reliable, so now when you have things like these props here, I do think before, like, you would really have to be going pretty quick to initiate the knockdown, but now, as we can see, if we run into these multiple times, eventually, yeah, it does knock us down. Now, once again, hard to say if that would have done that on the last update, because, well, I, for some reason, can't remember even recording that video. And of course, one of the biggest updates is now you will get knocked over by walking into a wall, which I don't think you could do before. So now you gotta be a little bit more careful about where you're going, and whatever you do, make sure you don't go into this. I also do think that we... Oh! What I was gonna say is I think I do remember playing on this map as well, and I think something like this happened, although I don't think it was that severe. Alright, next up we have the Crusher. Let's go ahead and see what this does. In fact, let's go ahead and plant a camera, and this should be pretty good. Oh! I think my head went into my pelvis. You also have to be careful about corners, because if you're running through this and you skid against that, you will definitely trip over it. I will say it does feel more realistic. Like, I mean, if I was running that quick into something like that, I would probably, yeah, do an entire front flip. Alright, scratch that. How about this one? This one definitely looks a lot more fun. And here goes nothing. So kind of like with the last grinder, it just kind of glitches our ragdoll and we just get stuck. Even if I try to fly, I don't think I'm going anywhere. Alright, what about the cannon? Because yes, you can absolutely load yourself into the cannon. At least I assume. Oh! I think that pretty much answers our question. Sadly, it's not really the kind of force I'm looking for, so we're gonna go... Oh my god. We're gonna go ahead and try the catapult here, see if we get any more luck. Alright. And not exactly what I was going for. However, you can also toggle a bunch of things. That's probably the best thing about this. Just be careful because I have Mind Bind to Decay, which is my kill key, so I'm technically dead right now. But as we can see, we can increase the ragdoll limit, and we can... Wait, door breaching. Alright, well now I gotta know. So, we're on a Half-Life 2 map. If we run at the... Oh, like I said, you gotta watch where you step. Anything can trip you now. Can we breach through this? Alright, so we do have breaching enabled. I'm just gonna run into this and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Hey, watch where you're going. Alright, so guys, there's a lot of things that you can adjust on here. Like, for instance, we can adjust our flying force. Wait, hold up. Does that mean that we fly faster? Oh. Okay, yes, we definitely do fly faster, and we did drop every single one of our weapons. Oh, we do have to pick it all up. Alright, so like I said, again, tons of customization. I'm gonna go out here to see if we can breach through this door. Alright, here we go. And that was not enough, so you need to go at like breakneck speed. Let's see if I can actually do this here. Also, if you're sick of picking up that can, now you can go about it another way. And that is by using... Oh, try not to hit the wall. By using this mod, because now we can just fly through it. But guys, there's tons of settings that you can adjust. This is just a fun mod to mess around with. Let me know what you guys think down below. As always, links will be in the description. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this until the end. And until next time, thanks for watching and farewell.